This is going back. Like, it is going back to Target for $12. Like, are you joking? No, like, it has to go back. I'm not keeping that. Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about native deodorant and we're going to be doing a full day wear test, so make sure you stick around. Before we jump into the progress videos throughout the day, I did want to mention just a few things about the deodorant so that you have a little bit more understanding of where to buy it, how much it costs, and those types of things. So I did purchase this at Target. That was the first place that I've seen it. It was on an end cap and it had a cute little display. I did notice that the display said something along the lines of like over 5,000 5-star reviews, and that kind of caught my attention, which obviously that's probably what it was intended to do, especially for a natural deodorant. I kind of wanted to see what the hype was all about, so I did purchase it. I was kind of apprehensive to buy it just because it was $11.99 at Target, and I'm used to buying my Schmidts, which I can get for like maybe $5 at TJ Maxx, $6-7 at Target, so few extra dollars for something like this, and you only get 2.65 ounces, so I feel like it does kind of weigh on the expensive side for deodorant, so we'll see if it's really worth it or not. I did notice at Target that there were 3 scents. I'm not really sure if other Targets carry more in store. They did have a few more online, so definitely check that out before you go into the store to purchase, but the ones that I saw in store were coconut and vanilla, lavender and rose, and the one I bought, which was jasmine and cedar. That one was just the most appealing to me, and that's why I purchased that one. I did go on the Native website to check it out after I purchased it, just because I was curious to see if there were more scents, and there are, and they even advertised that there are some for men as well, which I did not see at Target. I did also notice on their website that they had some deals running. I think they had like free shipping and maybe a couple other things for the deodorant, probably because I know it's so darn expensive. So I also believe that you can purchase this on Amazon. I did look it up yesterday. It showed that it was sold out, so maybe it's just that popular and it's sold out. I don't know if it'll be coming back or not. Maybe it's already back. I'm not really sure. But I would definitely check out Amazon as well. It did not show a price because it was sold out, so maybe it's a little bit cheaper on Amazon, fingers crossed. But like I said, their claim is that they have over 5,000 5-star reviews, which is crazy for a natural deodorant. Their packaging does say that the product is paraben free and aluminum free, and they also do not test on animals, so it is cruelty free as well, which is very exciting. I will insert the video of me applying this deodorant. At this point, I've actually been wearing it for a couple hours. I did have to do a couple things this morning, so I wanted to at least show you a video of me after I got out of the shower, putting it on so that you knew that I had put it on pretty early. I think I want to say I put it on around 11:15-ish, and right now it's 1:11 p.m. So I have been wearing it for almost 2 hours. I'm not going to give you any updates yet because I want to wait a little bit longer to see where we are so far. So the first thing I noticed was that I didn't have that issue like I have with Schmidt's, where I have to kind of let it warm up with my skin in order for it to go on nice and smoothly. Luckily, I did not have that. It was really awesome. It's really creamy and very smooth, so thumbs up from my perspective with that. And the second thing I noticed was that it kind of flaked off, or I don't know if flaked is the right word. It kind of like balled up in my armpit and then like fell off. So that was kind of interesting. I do want to mention that I did not apply any extra powder like I do with my Schmidt's. So if you're curious how I apply that and my thoughts on the Schmidt's deodorant, I'll link my video for that down below just so you can compare how this is with that. Okay, well, I'm going to go for now and I will check in with you in a couple hours. Hey everyone, it is now 3:05 and I wanted to do my first check-in on this deodorant. So far so good. I'm actually kind of impressed. I haven't sweat or anything yet, but I feel like it has done a really good job of keeping the scent around, and I don't feel like it's really lost a ton of it, so that kind of makes me happy. Hey Dan. Dan. Yeah. Can you come sniff my armpits?
Seriously?
Yeah.
You want me to walk up there and smell your armpit?
Yeah. Does it stink?
No, it smells
Can
fine.
you smell the deodorant still? Like the scent?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not very strong, but yeah.
There you have it. Well, today is day 2 of this wear test of the native deodorant. I really wasn't planning to do 2 days of wearing this, but I wasn't able to go to the gym yesterday, and I felt like I really wanted to get a good cardio session in so that I could tell you what it's like when you sweat a lot. So I'm actually gonna start this today. It is 7 a.m. right now, so you'll get a better idea of how it actually wears throughout the day. So I will check in later on. I'm gonna work out probably around 4, depending on how today goes, maybe 6 o'clock. So I will have this on for almost 12 hours at that point. By the time I'm done working out, it'll probably be 12 hours. So I will check in with you a little later. So we just got done working out. We lifted and I did the Stairmaster for 10 minutes. I really wanted to get a sweat going to see if this deodorant works or not. So I have my trusty sidekick here to help me out. So Dan, will you do the honors?
Yeah, it kind of smells.
Really?
Yeah, I smell a little bit of BO.
So before we left, I had him sniff my armpit, and I didn't film it, but I didn't reapply at that point, and it actually smelled, and all I did today was sit at my desk, so that's pretty bad. Like, if my pit's staying from sitting all day, then we have an issue. So I guess we'll be driving straight to Target to return it. Here we are for the final thoughts on the native deodorant, and I am just so disappointed, you guys. I put this on in the morning, so if you kind of rewind a little bit, I first tried this out. I was going to do a full day wear test. Life kind of happened, couldn't get to the gym, so I ended up wearing it for the second day. So the first day that I wore it, I thought it was fine. I really didn't have an issue, but I also wasn't really doing anything. It was kind of a lazy day. I sat around, so didn't really have any activity to kind of see how it worked. So day 2 rolled around. I put it on at like 7 a.m., wore it to work, and I have a sedentary job. I sit at a desk for the most part of the day, and I came home, got dressed to go to the gym. I had Dan sniff my armpits, and I sniffed, and I was like, is that BO? Like, I didn't do anything today. Like, I legit did not even really walk around as much as I normally do, so I don't really know what the deal was there. So I was like, okay. I decided initially that I wasn't going to reapply before working out, but to be honest, I was really self-conscious to be able to go to the gym and smell like that. So I reapplied and was working out, and I was just so nervous the whole time that if I smelled like that without doing anything, like, it had to have been like pretty bad, even though I just reapplied. So overall, this is going back. Like, it is going back to Target for $12. Like, are you joking? No, like, it has to go back. I'm not keeping that. I will say that for the most part, initially, the scent of the deodorant itself lasted fairly long. I will say that. But it did definitely, so by the time I got home and right before I reapplied, I felt like it lasted for most of the day, but I don't know that it lasted all the way up until that point. So I would just say it lasted a fair amount. I did not have any irritation. So from that side of it, I will give it an A+. It went on so smooth. I was very impressed by that because the Schmitz does not, and I've talked about that like 35 times now, so I'm not going to mention it again. In terms of dryness, I don't think it really kept me dry at all, and I kind of just expected that going into it. Did it rub off on my clothes? No, I really didn't notice it rubbing off, and I had a black tank top on the first day that I tried this, so I didn't really notice it rubbing off on anything, which was really good. I don't think that I wore it long enough in enough amount of clothes to see if it left any sort of residue or anything like that, so I guess I can't really speak on that. And then so I have a list of things here that I wrote down, and I wrote reapply because initially when I wrote these down, like I said, I wasn't planning on reapplying, and I obviously had to reapply, and for me to not have done anything throughout the day, like, that's pretty bad. So thoughts are, I would not use this again. I will say that this is just my body. Like, every body everybody's body chemistry is different. So just because it didn't work for me doesn't mean that it won't work for you, or doesn't mean that it doesn't currently work for you. Maybe you're using this and it's great. That's awesome. If you find something that works for you, like, go for it and keep on keeping on. But this just is a pass for me. Like, it is definitely going back. And usually I'll be like, I'll just throw it away. But for $12, heck yeah, that's going freaking back to Target. Are you joking? Like, that's not staying on my vanity. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. See ya.